What if I told you a global trade war just started with a whimper, not a bang? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a 5% difference in a tariff rate sent European stocks soaring, and why a single memo from US Customs just rewrote the rules of global trade. But here's the twist. The biggest winner might be a country that's not even in the European Union. Meet the auto sector, the most sensitive industry to any trade policy shift. On Monday, they were bracing for impact. President Donald Trump had just announced a new blanket 15% global levy on imports to the U.S. with immediate effect. Regional stocks finished that day lower. Panic was in the air. The threat of a full-scale trade war loomed. And then, something shocking happened. Overnight, a memo from U.S. Customs and Border Protection hit the wires. Temporary Section 122 duties would see an additional 10% ad valorem duty on imported articles of every country. Not 15%, 10%. For a period of 150 days, the market's reaction was instant and explosive. European stocks closed higher on Tuesday. Autos led the charge, ending the day almost 2% higher. A wave of relief washed over trading floors from London to Frankfurt. But here's what nobody's talking about. The United Kingdom is sitting in a uniquely precarious position. Britain was the first country to reach a trade deal with Washington last year after Trump unveiled his so-called reciprocal tariffs regime. They secured a 10% tariff rate under that deal, the lowest granted by the White House to any individual trading partner. This means they have more to lose than anyone else if that looming 15% levy is ever applied. UK Business and Trade Secretary Peter Kyle is on high alert. He said, "I recognize the uncertainty the latest announcement from the US has created, but I am laser-focused on protecting businesses and the British public in the national interest, and all options are on the table." He spoke with his U.S. counterpart to raise concerns. The message was clear: honor our deal. Meanwhile, across the English Channel, European officials are scrambling. The European Parliament has paused work on ratifying the US-EU trade deal agreed last summer. This single tariff move has thrown years of delicate negotiation into question. It's a seismic shift in the global trading landscape. And here's the part that will blow your mind. It's unclear whether these new 10% tariffs will even apply to the UK at all. Their existing deal might protect them. So while Europe celebrates a lower than expected rate, Britain is stuck in a tense waiting game. One memo, 1 percentage point. That's all it took to turn fear into a rally. But this isn't just about stocks and percentages. This is about the future of globalization. Some say this is smart economic policy, protecting American jobs. Others say it's the first shot in a trade war that will make everything from cars to electronics more expensive for everyone, including Kenyans who rely on global supply chains. The stakes couldn't be higher. But if a 10% tariff is a relief, what does that say about the state of the world economy? Do you think President Trump's tariff strategy is a masterstroke or a massive mistake for global trade? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news on how global power shifts affect your wallet.